Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
We're talking about the biggest issue in the 2024 presidential election, immigration. And it seems like Donald Trump's victory was largely fueled by Americans' concerns about immigrants, particularly undocumented ones. But what if we told you that these concerns are based on a misconception? According to recent polling data, 55% of Americans believe that immigration levels should be decreased, with many fearing that immigrants commit a disproportionate number of crimes and pose a danger to native-born citizens. But where did this fear come from? And is it really justified? Well, let's dive into the numbers. A new report by the Cato Institute has shed some light on this issue. The study found that undocumented people are incarcerated at about half the rate per capita than native-born Americans. In fact, if native-born Americans were incarcerated at the same rate as undocumented immigrants, about 806,000 fewer natives would be behind bars. But it gets even more interesting. The report also showed that legal immigrants commit crimes at about half the rate of undocumented immigrants. And if you removed people in ICE detention facilities from the equation, the undocumented crime rate would fall to 357 per 100,000 people, only 12% higher than that of legal immigrants. So, what's behind this disparity? According to Alex Nuriste, one of the study's authors, it could be due to multiple factors. For instance, undocumented immigrants are more future-oriented because they faced huge risks in coming to the U.S. They're also more likely to have stronger social bonds that discourage them from breaking the law. This report from ScreenBuzz is a game changer. It shows that our fear-mongering about immigrant crime is unfounded and that native-born Americans pose a much greater threat to their safety. And it's not just about the numbers, it's about the policies we're putting in place. Are we really creating a system where immigrants are unfairly targeted by deportation strategies? The interesting change over the first 100 days of the new administration is that even though people were concerned about immigration, they're now turning against its aggressive and legally questionable deportation strategies. This points to a unique balance among Americans. They care for immigrants' welfare, but also want clear understanding of the actual safety risks they pose. So, what's the takeaway? We need to rethink our attitudes on immigration. We need to separate fact from rhetoric and craft humane policies that support a system where immigrants and native-born Americans thrive together. At ScreenBuzz, we'll keep pushing for a more nuanced conversation about this complex issue.